Restoration Nation, a hope for tomorrow. You've seen them in their unsafe habitats, seen just how they seem to survive, somehow in the garbage, dangerous mugging spots like flyovers, busy marketplaces, and pretty much anywhere. Street children have always been a topic of concern each and every single day, and that's mainly because we can never go out and come back to our houses without meeting, seeing, or having an interaction with one of them. Various companies such as Safeguard Orphans and Widows Organization, Faraja Foundation, Raising Futures Kenya, and other charitable organizations have been seen to share the helping purpose. In 2003, UNICEF estimated that there are at least 100 million street children in the world. A publication from the humanitarian Nairobi Street Children as of 2007 estimated that there are over 250,000 to 300,000 children living and working on the street, with more than 60,000 of them in Nairobi. Children homes in Kenya, including Happy Life Children's Home in Roysambu, have come together in their own different ways to take care of orphans, street children, and other underprivileged lots in their confines. But how do they go about in their admissions?
My name is Sarah Kenyanji. I'm the administrator Happy Life Children's Home. Happy Life Children's Home is a home for the abandoned children. We rescue children from 0 to 3 years. We have two centers, one in Roysambu for small babies, 0 to 3 years, and another one in Juja Farm for older kids, school going also 4 to 18 years. Children are rescued from the streets, from some are abandoned in hospitals, and so they are brought here by the police or the hospitals. So what happens when a person finds a baby in the streets abandoned? They call the police, and then the police will bring. They come here. They come with a police letter first. After that, we go to the children's office and get a children officer's report on the child, and then we take the child to court for what we call commitment. Currently, we have 61 children who our oldest is 3 and our youngest is 3 weeks old, and Juja we have 105. It's very challenging sometimes to make sure that every child has a sponsor, and that has been our project so far, is to make sure that every child has been sponsored. And so what we do is that we have a sponsorship program where a person can pick a child for $30 per month to sponsor these children for their school fees and for their medical and for their general upkeep. And another one would be documentation, because we have discovered some Kenyans are abandoning their babies deliberately, and they exactly know where the child is. And when you try to get the documentation, it becomes very hard for you to get them. And so that is another challenge, documentation.
Meet Joseph Gadhogo, a 20-year-old Form 4 student at Nanyuki Boys. Being a former street kid did not stop him from following his dreams, but rather formed the foundation that he so much needed. He indeed has a testimony of restoration.
My mom had mental issues, and she was a street girl. I never knew my father until now. So when I was born, it is through the well wishes that my mom was helped by paying the hospital bills. Then after he was retrieved from the hospital, then we came back to the normal life of the street. From there at the street, I fed myself because my mom was unable to feed me. It is through the people who were there, especially the people of Matatu and the shops that is around. Those people are the ones that helped me until now here I am. When I was in the street, life was actually very difficult. I never knew that one day I would stand here. Because in my life, niliingia kwa nyumba na kwa bedi on 2013. That was my first time kuingia kitanda, hata kuingia ndani ya mattress. So the things that I just knew, it's only about feeding myself, looking for things for myself. I knew here kuna this hotel inaitwa Kongomaito, and also there's a Kareti and previous Nakumat. That is where I used to get my food from. Early in the morning, hiyo Kongomaito, the new now the Hongomaitu ni hapo wanatoa dustbin. So mimi najua nikifika hapo asubuhi kuna food, kuna nyama, and that is my life ilikuwa. And time nikienda kuomba kama jioni hivyo nikipata pesa naenda napatia mama. Zingine because yeye kitu tulikuwa nafikiria tu ni kukula miraa. Alikuwa anaenda hapo kwa that base yenye kati na uzo hapo. Anakaa hapo hivyo, hao watu wa Meru wanampatia miraa because wamemzoea, wanamuita ni mama Gathau. Wamemzoea, wanampatia miraa, yeye anachukua naweka, anabeba mengi sana na shuka. Ni kama mtoto unabeba. Anakaa chini, akuli na hata kula food. The thing alikuwa anafanya, anafunga tu tumbo. Even though nilikuwa mdogo nilikuwa naona najua, so nilikuwa na like my responsibility kuenda kutafuta food, na kuja tunakaa na mama na kula, then nenda kunatafuta pale pa kula. Nilikuwa siku nalala ndani most of the time, kwenda kulala kwa street, specifically hapo Standard Charter. Kulikuwa na mwazi nilikuwa hapo, nilikuwa nalala hapo. Ati naona nikipita hapo na smile, nasema kweli that Mungu ni maajabu. It's a month lakini alipass last month. Kwanza nilikuwa ni mtu wa viatu wa fundi, kamtana coach. Nakumbuka nilikuwa naenda movie huko Majengo kama kawaida, nikifika juu ndio by time kwa movie. Nikapata na huyo jamaa ananiuliza kama unapenda kusoma. Nikasema ya. Nikidhani anipeleka ni buy food or such kind of things, naona. Akanipeleka children's home huko nao open home children's home. Pale nilipatana na huyo mama, alikuwa so caring. Sijapata na mtu mwingine kama huyo. Bado nilikuja huko, nilikuwa natoroka because sijazoea kukaa kwa nyumba, sijazoea maisha ya kuinteract na wanafunzi wengine, nimezoea maisha ya independent ya kukaa mimi peke yangu, kukaa kuvuta gulu, kuvuta sigara. Actually sigara ili nilikuwa addicted, hata nikikuwa huko niliacha 2016. Nilikuwa addicted sana because ilikuwa ni period hiyo. Pia gulu pia niliacha nilikuwa class 7 through mentorship ya hiyo shule huko chuo. So nikienda town kama ni kile juzi nikirudi, niliangalia mabeshte wangu wenye tulikuwa nao, and nikaona that there's a big change. Na kweli that if tungepata nafasi ya kupursue academics, then inatu enable that tunakuwa equal kama wanafunzi wengine wenye wako na wazazi. I might tumetoka street, no. Tukikuja bado tupatiwa equal opportunity because mimi nimekuja hapa international school, sikuwa expect. Nilijua kusoma nilikuwa class 5. And through that nikuonesha that in us kama si vijana wa street we have a lot in us, lakini now the potential kuna mtu wa kutuignite na kutupush forward. As long as kijana ako straight na anataka kusoma, mimi na prove na nakwambia kweli that if you just dedicate na kujiinvolve na uingie ndani kabisa kwa hiyo masomo, specifically utapata kitu ya maana. Utaona kweli that street haikuwa na kitu, masomo ndio kitu ni kweli. So kama mtu anataka kusoma na kwa street, then hiyo ndio njia, hakuna njia nyingine. Because in 20 years, in 10 years, uta remain dormant when tu ulikuwa za street, uliba gunia umeenda ukiomba. That is place utaishi. Lakini ukiingia kwa masomo, then 5 years, 10 years, una become a different person as the more time unaendelea.
I got a chance to visit the children's home he resides in, Hope and Home Center, which also serves as Nanyuki Elimu Academy and offers education. And here's what the administrator had to say about him.
Joseph Gathau came here as a small boy. He started school in the lower primary, and he was actually behind because he had not been going to school. There had to be tuition for him so that he can be able to perform. And luckily, he was very ambitious and he was able to study and even defeat his peers who were already in school, who had a foundation of nursery school. We appreciate every help we get. We appreciate visitors. All are welcome if you want to help us. We require food, we require uniforms, even beddings at times, even improvement in infrastructure. And if you want to help us, you can always contact us. You can contact me, Esther. My number is 0715 953 570.
It's never too late to dream, neither is it too late to restore a life next to you.
It's in the little ways we can impact the world, and in the young hearts that we can touch. Restoration Nation. Together, we can be the change we want.
Restoration Nation, a hope for tomorrow.